Be the show 25. Rocking out with the Minnesota Twins. Oh, yeah. That drink sound good as hell. I said that drink sound good as hell. That ice swishing around. hmm
That's all it is. Walk the
Chicago Cubs.
Who you?
Yeah, I'm the Minnesota Twins.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Colin Ray.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Birdie makes the play, and a quick out number 1. Here's Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bar.
Slings to first, there to beat him by an eyelash. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 9, Trevor.
I got 2 outs.
Trevor Larnach.
Got a runner on first base.
Huh. No ball.
Correa off of first with 2 away.
Really?
This one could be trouble. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Word. Scored a run and got
Puts
a
a
run.
run on the board
Second.
and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the
Heard
ones you
that
dream
correct,
about.
huh?
Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now here is Ty France.
0-1.
Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Bailey Ober.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Back here at the friendly confines.
Leading off,
So
for
up
the
now
Cubs,
for
the
Chicago,
left
Ian
fielder,
Happ.
Ian. Happ.
Left field. Bader should have it. Whips on it, and it falls in.
Go over, but he just stood there.
Man.
Into second easily with a leadoff double.
I supposed to have that. I was supposed to have been an easy
Didn't
out.
take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a pretty good swing on that one as
I
he
tried to
drove it
move,
out to
but-
deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be
That was just too easy. I made it too easy for him.
Literally, that should have been out.
Hell yeah,
Only could
easy
have
out.
been better for real.
Man.
Disappointed with extra bases.
And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Out towards left center. Bader sizing it up. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third.
Yeah.
Good base running
I caught
to
that
move
one.
up
That
with
was
only
out.
1 out.
So
here's Kyle Tucker now.
I
2
wouldn't
outs
expect
instead
many
of 1.
pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping
So
to keep
now I
that
gotta
runner
get
at third.
And there's a foul
2
ball.
more outs before this
Runner
one
on at
scores
third,
for
1 gone.
Expect him out
And
of
a
the
big
plate.
swing and a miss.
0-2.
And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And that's too high. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. And out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. In the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit.
Dansby Swanson.
I got 7 up. So
And he
lemon
swings
cake.
and misses at the initial offering.
I still got my cheesecake in that mouth.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 6. The second
Here's
baseman.
Horner now.
Go. Horner.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's given up a
No
couple
ball,
of runs,
1
but
strike.
the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
That misses, and the count is 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look
That's the
up.
ball.
Now go back exactly where you
2
want to
ball,
go.
2 strike.
That one
Okay.
missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
That's up the back now.
All set for the start of the inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Ryan
Jeffers getting the start at catcher, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick
1 ball,
back
no
in
strike.
2018. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Crow Armstrong makes the grab, 1 away. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Mickey Gasper. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Hard hit left side. Swanson fires over to first. And there's 2 away. And now Bader up to the plate.
The left fielder, Harrison Bader.
High fly ball, right field. Tucker should have it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it.
Damn, I hate to fucking pop up.
Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ober back to work. And there's a ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Batting 8, the catcher.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. 0-1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
1 out, bases empty. Ball 1 there.
2 strike.
Now 1 out to right. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. John Birdie at the plate. In the dirt, blocked. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Amaya stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Ian Happ up to hit. Double the lead off the bottom of the first. And that is out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Buxton sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now he'll turn for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ray throws to first. Julien gets back easily. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Foul ball, still 0-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Carlos Correa.
Shortstop, Carlos.
One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Stepping in, Trevor Larnach. He doubled home a run at his first AB. Foul ball there. And here it comes. Swings through that.
0-2.
On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third. Down the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And that's a leadoff double. Around second now, going for 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And now he's tagged out, rounded second too far, ran into an out there. Here's Kyle Tucker. And he gets tied up right there.
0-1.
On the ground to first, and foul ball. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1.
Busch.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the 4th. Now it's going to be Ty France.
Ty France.
There's a high chopper. 1 up, 1 down. Ryan Jeffers will hit next. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Jeffers.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Dunks one into left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. The throw in. The tag out. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
The third baseman, number 2.
And the batter now, Brooks Lee. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Bader in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fouled off down the right side.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And there's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Wide throw, and it gets away. And they put the tag on him for the out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Swanson digs in. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. He'll touch them all. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Yoan. Headed towards the corner. Bader racing after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one. 0-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
The catcher, number 9.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Doubled his first time. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Two outs, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Ray back to work. And it's caught for the out. And now Byron Buxton, 0 for 2 in this one.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
In time to Bush. That takes care of Buxton. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. And that extends the inning.
Waste no time there.
right
Just kept
fielder,
it simple.
9,
Played Pepper with the
Trevor
middle of the infield and
Larnach.
took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Trevor Larnach. In the dirt. That one missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
fifth.
for
And
the
stepping
Cubs,
in
the
is
third
the
baseman,
speedy John Birdie. Birdie measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Tapped softly on the ground, and that's just foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ digs in now. 1 for 2. Happ lays off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is down low.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Way high there. Full count, 3 and 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And now it's even up. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Balls, 2 strikes.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. He's already homered in this game. Squirts away a little bit. The 1-0. Tucker tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. Here's a 2-0. And it's fouled away. Next one misses. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-2. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. And the first offering is not close.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one hammered. Buxton sprinting after it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Here's the throw to the plate. And he'll make it into third with a triple. And now it's Dansby Swanson. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Bush at third with 2 away. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, top 6. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. France makes the turn at second. Caught in a rundown now, and they tag him out. And next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. And a swing and a miss. The Twins trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
And 1-2. Got him swinging. Now it's the Twins DH, Mickey Gasper.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Nico Hoerner.
Nico Hoerner.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. No throw, safe at second. Ground ball right side. France takes it to the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now, Miguel Amaya.
Catcher, Miguel Amaya. Now pitching for
pitching
Minnesota.
Change here, Danny Coulomb.
Number 54.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5.
So digging in, John Birdie, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That one in the dirt and gets away. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the third baseman, Brooks Lee.
Brooks Lee.
Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike one. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Happ fires it in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Strike two.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Tap back to the mound. Swanson fires over to first. That takes care of Buxton. That's the third out. Set for the last half of the seventh. So up now for Chicago, John Birdie. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that is strike one. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
In the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Number 8.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Check swing, called strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, the
Seiya
designated
Suzuki,
hitter,
the next come to hit.
Suzuki.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. Suzuki coming home. He'll score easily. So up next, Kyle Tucker. Towards first, and foul ball. The 0-1. Right side, hard hit. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. Two outs, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Bush. 1 for 3. That one to first, France. That ends the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Carlos Correa. Ray back to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Foul ball.
No, come on.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The next offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball,
and that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Trevor Larnach, the next to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Tucker settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers. Swanson in the hole. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Swings and chases a low one. From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And starting this one, Joe Ryan.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Next offering in the dirt, ball 2. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. 1 down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. And he hits a ground ball right side. France takes it himself. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. 2 out, space is empty. Inside. And the count even 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bader should have it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back at target field. And on the hill in this one, Framber Valdez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Back in Minnesota. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien.
No balls,
Valdez,
1 strike.
a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. And the 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Diaz down to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's Byron Buxton.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. And there's a ball. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Now Correa up to hit. Swings through that one for strike one. Man at first, one away. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And into second with one away. That's a double. Hung up in a rundown now. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next for Minnesota, Ty France. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now it's Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. Ruled a swing. Got him swinging. One away. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And that's downstairs and outside. No score here in the second. Correa. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Runner on at first with one gone. Now here is Jeremy Pena. In the dirt, but kept close. Diaz over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Stays alive. Got him. 2 out. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And that's a fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
0-1.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second.
Two and one.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Picks it up with a bare hand. Safe. He beats it. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Gets him to chase after that one.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout. And the batter now, Mickey Gasper. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Brooks lead. The next Twin up to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. Dubon makes the catch, inning over. Back at Target Field, top half of the third inning, and now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jake Myers. Ryan back to work. That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1. There's the swing and a miss.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bader grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hit in the air, left field. Buxton moves under it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets by him. So 2 down. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Makes the grab, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third. So here's Bader now. Bader, guy played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and just foul. Ground ball, Walker. Here's the tag, and he's out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Edouard Julien will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses. Julien in his second season, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1 and 2's the count.
1 down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Now batting, The
And
center
now
fielder,
Byron
Byron
Buxton reached on a drop
Buxton.
third strike his first time.
Hut!
The guy's going this good. He's retired
Your
7 in a
ball's one
row.
strike.
You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swings
Two.
over the top of that one.
He has a tendency
No
to
balls,
chase out of the
2
zone,
strikes.
and that slider that's down, that's one of his money.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Start of the fourth.
Leading
So
off for
here's the Astros cleanup
first
hitter,
baseman, number
Christian
8,
Walker.
Christian Walker.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That's to third, Lee. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And stepping in for the Astros,
the
Yainer
catcher,
Diaz.
Yainer
0 for 1.
Diaz.
He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Larnach puts it away. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty.
number 3,
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Struck out
Pena.
looking his first time. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1. The shortstop
1
takes the
strike.
ball. Two outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting
1
off
and 2
speed there.
count.
And a pitch. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Minnesota, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Carlos Correa. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Not close with that one, and 1-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Diaz collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Larnach now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Now batting.
Now a chance for Ty France. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Struck him out looking, and he strikes out the side for the second time today. And we're back.
Leading
All
off for
set for the
Houston,
start
the
of the
second
inning.
baseman,
And stepping in for the
Mauricio
Astros, Mauricio Dubon. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 0-1 now. Ground ball left side. On to France. One away here in the fifth.
Now
And next to hit
the
for
right
Houston,
fielder,
Cam Smith.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
They say you win.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next pitch,
1-1.
not close, up high. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Hit weakly on the ground. Lee zips it across, and the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth. 2 down, base is empty, and here is Jake Myers. Fly to left his first time. Check swing, and that's a ball. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of.
Oh, that got him.
Well, a little problem with his location there, but now the bigger problem's at first base. Tons of speed over there. He's going to have to manage the running game and find the strike zone.
Runner on the move. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Buxton makes the grab on the run. Bottom of the inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
These fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Altuve under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. He just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Gasper in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Late swing fouled off. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-2.
On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Lee.
Hit in the air, right field. Smith. He's got it, and that ends the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Paredes, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one ripped into right. Larnach makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Twins,
sixth.
the
Leading
left
off,
fielder,
Harrison Bader.
Bader.
Valdez back to work.
Hee-haw!
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes
0-1.
as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get
Hee-haw!
deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen,
0-2.
but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Chases that one out of the zone. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. So digging in, Edouard Julien. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
And strike two. The Twins trailing by a
No
run
balls,
here in the
2
bottom of the
strikes.
sixth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
The center fielder, number 25.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that.
Boog, over 80% of his first
0
pitches are
balls, 1
strikes.
strike.
You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's outside. 1-2 the count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back at target field, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Hammered, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now pitching for the
Now on the
Twins,
bump, Justin Topa.
Number
He has a
48.
great slider with tons of movement.
Topa.
At the plate, Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
That misses
2-0.
the zone, and now 2-0. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Here's the second baseman, Mauricio
The batter,
Dubon.
number 14,
1 for 2.
Second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Bunted back towards the mound. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. Back in Minnesota, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Correa.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Trevor
The right
Larnach.
fielder, number 9.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Walker takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next,
So
for the
2 down
Twins,
now, and
the
here
first
is
baseman,
Ty France.
France.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty
No
gross
balls,
right
one
there.
strike.
And that is out of play. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We're at the top of the eighth, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. And that's
One ball,
down and
no
away.
strikes.
And a foul ball. Line drive, hauls it in, one away. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Here's a rocket out to left. Bader puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And ball one. Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
That's the third. On to France, and the Astros put down in order. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Now pitching for the Astros, number 52, Brian.
That one misses in the dirt. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. And next for Minnesota, Mickey Gasper. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one drifts inside. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Whoa, they threw that one behind him.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
One-run game, one out, one on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
Now batting, left fielder, Harrison.
And now for the Twins, Harrison Bader.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Gasper off of first with 2 away. Out to short, Pena. Zips it to first, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. Topa back to work. On the ground to the left, Lee. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a foul out of play. Topa measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
On the ground, 2 ball. Correa over to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That one missed. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
In the air, out towards left center. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back at target field, and now Edouard Julien.
The second baseman, Edouard Julien.
In the air, left field. Oh, no, he dropped it. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Buxton.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 1-run game, bottom 9. He was late there, strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Run.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right
the
there.
Shortstop, Carlos.
And next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
3.
Now batting, right fielder, Trevor.
The Twins down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Trevor Larnach. 0 for 3 in this one.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.